Hello YouTubers and fellow collectors, welcome back to my channel. Nanity here, back! Today with something special. Today it's not gonna be an action figure like Hot Toys or Enterbay or something like that. Nope. Today it's gonna be a statue, a Sideshow statue of this awesome character, Lobo. You know, most of you guys know I'm not really a statue collector, and especially Sideshow, I'm not really supporting the company because I think they do cheat a little bit on their customers by, promoting and announcing prototypes that look this way, but eventually the final product is only like 70 or 80% of the originally promoted and advertised prototype, but not in this case. For this statue, I have to give Sideshow full credit. They provided a awesome, amazing figure, which looks exactly spot on like the prototype they have shown last year and presented last year at the San Diego Comic-Con. And to be honest with you, I was not really familiar and aware of this character, Lobo, because I'm not really much of a comic book reader. And but when I saw this statue, I was really impressed. I felt like, wow, this is one badass motherfucker. So who is this? So I learned a little bit about Lobo, and got me some comic books, and I really love it. It's great. It's beautifully designed, and I love the character himself. So I was kind of, excited to get this figure, but like I said, with Sideshow, it's always the same. You see the prototype, which looks great, but then the final product looks nothing like it. So I thought, you know what, let's wait until the actual thing will be released, and then let's wait for some reviews, and let's see how this figure looks like. And last week, two of my friends, George and Alex, aka Red Titan, revealed and unboxed this beauty, and their excitement got me so on fire. And also another friend of mine from YouTube, his name is Brian, BMR Productions, also well known and great statue collector and reviewer. Also, his review convinced me so much. I was totally sold on this figure. I instantly went on Sideshow homepage, and luckily I was able to grab me one of the last exclusive versions, because 3 hours after I purchased it, it was already sold out. So I guess lucky me. And I'm super excited to have this figure now, or the statue, in my collection, although I sold basically all my collectibles except my Predator stuff. But this statue looks so impressive and so cool. There's just something, magical about it. All the colors and the pose and the materials being used are so fantastic. It's a huge eye catcher, and like I said, even though if you're not a statue collector, I think if you buy this statue, you will be on fire just the way I was or still am. And I'm definitely not gonna start collecting statues. I think this is the only one that I'm gonna get, but I'm super stoked to have him. And I'm not gonna make like an in-depth review with all the details, because the other two guys I mentioned have already done that. So if you want to learn and see all the details and all the things about the figure, then please by all means check out BMR Productions or Red Titan on YouTube. I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in it, share my thoughts, what I think about this figure, and just basically rush through it. So yeah, let's take a closer look at this bad boy, and let's get ready for Lobo. So here you have the statue in its full beauty. Next to him, it's the base of his dog, where I displayed the alternative head and the alternative hook and skull. And the cool thing is about this figure that you get even with the regular version 2 heads, which is this one here, this evil smiling face, and of course the cigar dreadlock face, which reminds me very much of Rob Zombie and his album cover Hillbilly Deluxe. The creator of this statue was definitely inspired by Rob Zombie, I'm very certain about that. And both hats look pretty cool. I kind of prefer this hat because of the dreadlocks. I think, you know, in terms of proportions to the big, huge body, it just looks better. But to be honest with you, in terms of the face itself, I actually prefer this one. And honestly, the more I look at this head, the more I like it and kind of prefer it. So I'm not quite sure. I'm definitely gonna be swapping heads from time to time to display him both ways. For the time being, I'm gonna leave this head on. But like I said, both heads are super, super cool. This is the exclusive version with the flaming skull, which is cool, you know, I mean, gives a nice contrast with this yellow-orange flames to the rest of the figure. But honestly, if you just get the regular version, which contains hands holding this hook, it looks equally good. To me, I wouldn't say the exclusive version is way better than the regular version. If the exclusive version would have included both heads and the regular version only one head, then I think, of course, the exclusive version would have been a must have. But since the regular version and the exclusive version contain both heads, I think it doesn't make really a big difference. But what I do recommend is to get his dog. Not quite sure why Sideshow sell him separately. Yeah, obviously they're gonna make more money, and especially to the ones who don't give really a shit about the dog. But I think if you miss out on a dog, to me the statue looks sort of incomplete. I think with the dog, the statue looks badass. Most of you who follow my channel know that I'm quite a nitpicker when it comes to paint jobs and, you know, details, and I usually touch up all my shit. But on this figure or statue, I have to be honest and tell you guys, there is not one single thing or detail that I think requires any kind or sort of repaint or touch up. It is absolutely perfectly painted from head to toe, so it really doesn't look any kind of rushed or sloppy work like most of these mass products do. This one here is literally like a custom figure, perfectly painted from head to toe. And I can tell you guys, if this is the new standard that Sideshow is setting, then they have raised the bar tremendously. Because if this is the new standard Sideshow is approaching, I'm definitely gonna turn into a Sideshow fan. Because this is what we want. This is what we pay for. The only downside of the figure, but it's really just nitpicking, is the belt. All these pouches come separately and loose, so you have to put them on, which is quite a bitch. It took me like 15 minutes to do that. I had to use tweezers and shit. But other than that, perfect statue, and everyone who reviewed it already said exactly the same thing. It's flawless, it's beautiful, it's impressive, it's a must-have, and even if you don't know the character, I'm certain you will just love the look of this figure. And like I said, Even me, I didn't know about the character. I just saw the figure. I thought I gonna buy it because it looks cool, and now I learned a little more about the character, and it's really, really cool. So yeah, this is basically it. Hope you like this little showcase, and like I say, enjoy your hobby, enjoy your collections, keep on rolling, and see you around on the tube. Bye bye.